Hello everyone, it's Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and it is day 3 of Scraptember, and day 3's prompt is white 12 by 12. So I have got my white 12 by 12 cardstock, as you can see here, and I am, sorry, I should have edited this part out. My desk is a sit-stand desk and it's electric, so I was just putting the desk up while I was, turning on my phone to record and positioning everything. So I have a little bit of trouble now with stark white 12 by 12 cardstock. It's funny how your tastes change, kind of trends change, and white 12 by 12 cardstock used to be all the rage. And it's sort of like I struggle a little bit now with plain white 12 by 12 cardstock, and I often do pattern paper backgrounds. There's a few reasons for that. One, my taste, as I said, my tastes have changed over the years, but also I have a lot of paper and I just try to use it all up. So that means doing full 12 by 12 pattern paper backgrounds. So I didn't want to leave the 12 by 12 white cardstock plain, so I am coming in with some splatters. I don't do a lot of mixed media at the moment, just the stage of life that I'm in. I only don't do mixed media because of time. I do love mixed media, particularly basic mixed media like splatters, but often when I'm scrapbooking now, I have very little time, and so I don't like to wait for things to dry. Probably another reason why I like to use pattern paper backgrounds currently, because you don't need to do a lot of mixed media. But anyway, I will get back into mixed media. I'm just not there at the moment. So here's my background. I use 3 different coloured mists. I use navy Heidi Swap Colour Shine and a mustard Heidi Swap Colour Shine and like a pink. They're all Heidi Swap Colour Shines. Actually, that goes to show you how long I've had them for, because Heidi Swap has not made Heidi Swap Colour Shine in a long time, many years, but I still have quite a few in my stash that are still going strong. When you only do splatters with them, rather than kind of misting things, they last a very long time. So I've got these set of 3 photos. They're actually from January this year, when we went on a little holiday to see my parents. They live about 3.5-ish hours away from us. And so we took the kids up and we just stayed just a couple of nights up there. And Lincoln was playing Jenga. And he was really getting into it. And I just snapped some photos of him playing Jenga on the kitchen table. So I am using my How to Kill a Kit with Style for this particular layout. I don't remember what this collection is called. I should go and check it out. I'm not sitting quite at my desk, but I'm close. So it is the Simple Stories Cozy Days collection. So it's all about fall, or autumn, as we call it in Australia. And these photos were taken in the middle of summer. So absolutely nothing to do with autumn whatsoever. So I did have a little bit of trouble kind of picking which ephemera to use. So I'm going to mat these photos. I've already matted them on white cardstock, although as you can tell there, it's a pattern paper cardstock, but the back is white, so I'm using that to mat my photos. Another way that I use up cardstock that I don't love, if it's single-sided, I will often use it to mat my photos. And so I'm just using this pattern paper that has pies on it. Now we, in Australia, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. That's not a thing for us. So we don't make pumpkin pie, which I'm assuming these are. Again, not a thing. That's American. So yeah, I don't know how else I would use this paper, so I'm matting my photos on it. And it just gives a little bit of colour popping through, and the it's not a crisp white in this collection. It's more of an off-white. I wouldn't necessarily say it's cream, but it's somewhere between white and cream. So yeah, I've got my 3 photos, and then I've pulled out a few tags. These are from one of the cut aparts in the collection. I've cut apart all of the tags, so I've pulled those out, and then I've got 2 more tags which I'm going to put down the bottom as well. I pulled out the banner from the ephemera pack, and then I've pulled out some ephemera from the ephemera pack that says "So Blessed," and so I'm going to use that as my title. Now, in my stash, I found this Stampin' Up! Ribbon, which is like a velvet. It's really pretty, actually, and I haven't used much of it. It's a navy. I just thought it would look really nice, adding a little bit of texture. I don't always put ribbon through my tags, but this time around I did. Again, just to add a bit of interest, because there's not actually much else going on to this page. And so I'm just using my tiny attacher to attach the ribbon. Now, I should really tell you a little bit more about Scraptember, given that it's only day 3. So there haven't been that many videos out about this series. If you're new to our channel, we have been participating in Scraptember. It's a series that we started many, many years ago. I don't know how many years ago now, 5, 6, could even be 7. I don't know. It's a long time. And then Laura Alberts was also doing Scraptember with another YouTuber who's no longer making videos, and we joined forces quite a few years ago and continued this series together. Now, Laura's not joining us this year. She's got other plans that she's working on. She's stepped back from scrapbooking of late, so she's not playing along this year, but Jess and I have decided to keep Scraptember going because we really love it. So we have a playlist, and there's lots of other people playing along with Scraptember this year, so we've got a playlist, so go and check that out if you love just watching people's YouTube videos going. It's a great way to kind of have YouTube playing in the background, and it just plays automatically, so you can catch up on everybody's videos. There'll be a lot in that playlist if last year was anything to go by, so I know I struggle to keep up, but hopefully we'll get through them all. So I am popping up my middle photo. I chose my middle photo because he's smiling. He was very pleased with himself. His first photo, he's concentrating very hard on taking out one of the little Jenga pieces. And in the second photo, he took it out successfully without knocking down the Jenga tower. And he was very pleased with himself. So he's got a big smile on his face. And in the last photo, again, he's concentrating really hard to put that Jenga piece back on top of the Jenga tower. So yeah, there was a nice series of photos that told a story. Even though I'm not going to do really any journaling on this page apart from the date and probably where we were, because there's no story to tell. He was playing Jenga. It's pretty obvious from the photos. And I think the photos tell a lovely story in and of themselves. Right, what else can I tell you about Scraptember? So we do have a Facebook group where it's a pretty quiet group throughout the year, but obviously it kicks up a notch in September. And so we do lots of people who don't, who just create for fun. There's no YouTube videos or anything. They're there sharing all of their beautiful creations based on our prompts. So if that's your thing and you want to come over and join us, I'll leave the link in the description box down below. So feel free. Otherwise I'm just trying to add a few little extra bits in. I really wanted to put these glasses in, not because Lincoln wears glasses, just because he's concentrating so much in these photos that I don't know, the glasses, I felt like they worked, so they're going in. I added 2 little banners. One says grateful, one says thankful. And I did pop up these flag banners on some foam, so I'm just pulling that off and I'm going to stick them down, and then I'm going to pop up the title on some foam as well, which again just says so blessed. So I'm just sticking that down, getting that in the right place, and then I'm seeing if there was any other puffy stickers I might like to add. These are super cute puffy stickers, not going to lie. I do love Simple Story puffy stickers. I've really stopped buying like full collections of things and just being a bit more intentional with the supplies that I'm purchasing, particularly for the last couple of years, because I really haven't been scrapbooking that much, and so not as much is leaving my scrapbooking room, and so I'm trying not to bring so much in either. So again, I'm trying to be just a little bit more intentional about what I'm purchasing, and so I'm only choosing the things that I know I will use. So I tend to buy the 12x12 like collection kits from Simple Story, so they come with the papers and the 12x12 sticker sheet, and then I'll often add just one ephemera pack and puffy stickers if they've got them, but often I don't add all the other bits that go along with the collection, so because I just know they're the things that I use. So yeah, I'm adding in some hearts to the clusters, and then I'm pretty sure I'm going to be done. This was a pretty quick layout to come together. And I'm just happy, to be honest, to be getting back into creating. It's been so long since I've been able to do a bulk lot of creating. So it's really nice to just be back in my craft room and having a lovely time doing it. So I'm adding one little puffy heart into each of the clusters as well. I've only got 2 clusters on this layout, which is a bit odd because there's 3 photos. But you know what? I don't know. I think it works. Make my own rules around here. So there we go. I have all finished. Now I'm going to show you my still photos, or my still photo, plural, singular, not plural, singular, my photo. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Make sure you check out the playlist linked down below, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bye.